Good afternoon, my beloved students. Today I'm joined with my beloved grade 5B, and today we're going to read Weslandia with our beloved class. So today we have reading, and reading. So Omar Sukkar,
Mister.
can you please tell me what is the title, the genre, the author, and the illustrator?
Can you please wait? I'm not Omar Sokar, I'm Omar Hamada, Mister.
Okay, Omar Hamada. Everyone revert back to your names, please. To your original names, okay? So Omar Hamada, tell me please the title, the genre, the author, and the illustrator.
The genre is fiction.
Fiction. What does it mean to fiction? What does it mean?
It tells the story of imaginary people. Of a people is not real. The people
Very
in
good.
the
People and events, they are not
real.
are not real. Amazing. Very good. That's the genre. Who is the author?
The author is Paul.
Paul.
Paul
Yes, it's
Smith.
Paul. Very good. The author is Paul. Omar, what is the meaning of author?
The author is the one who writes the story.
Amazing, Omar. Very good. The one who writes the story is an author. Very good. Now, who is the illustrator?
The illustrator is Kevin Hawkins.
Kevin. Very good. What does the illustrator do?
The illustrator is the person who designs the pictures of the story.
Very good. Is the one who draws or designs the pictures of the story. Very good. Now, what is our title?
Weslandia.
Weslandia. Very good. Very, very good. So let's start reading. Thank you very much, Omar. You are of a great help. Really, thank you very much for that. So, E-boy, we have a question here that you will try to answer while we're reading those two pages, okay? Why does Weasley feel like an outcast? Now, let's listen, then I will choose anyone to answer the question, okay?
Of course he's miserable, moaned Wesley's mother. He sticks out. Like a nose, snapped his father. Listening through the heating vent, Wesley knew they were right. He was an outcast from the civilization around him. He alone in his town disliked pizza and soda, alarming his mother and the school nurse. He found professional football stupid. He'd refused to shave half his head, the hairstyle worn by all the other boys, despite his father's bribe of $5. Passing his neighborhood's two styles of housing, garage on the left and garage on the right, Wesley alone dreamed of more exciting forms of shelter. He had no friends, but plenty of tormentors. Fleeing them was the only sport he was good at. Each afternoon, his mother asked him what he'd learned in school that day. That seeds are carried great distances by the wind, he answered on Wednesday. That each civilization has its staple food crop, he answered on Thursday. That school's over, and I should find a good summer project, he answered on Friday.
He answered on Friday. So, E-boy, back to you. Why does he feel like an outcast? What's the meaning of outcast first?
An outcast means that he's not like the rest of the people.
Very good. That he's not normal like the rest of the people. Very good, So why does he feel so?
He feels so because everything he liked and disliked was the opposite of what the townspeople liked and disliked. He disliked pizza and soda, while the townspeople, of course, liked pizza and soda. Or his school, just his school, okay? And he refused to shave half his head, but all of the other schoolboys had worn that hairstyle, so
Very
he's
good,
not
amazing.
like the other people.
And also the housing. He doesn't like how the houses are designed, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And
very
he dislikes professional football. He
football,
finds it
very good.
stupid.
Does he have any friends?
No, but he
No.
has plenty of enemies or
Very good.
bullies
But
who
he
even
has a
torment
lot of
him.
enemies. Very good. And this cannot be normal, right, Mazen?
Yeah. This
Yes.
cannot be normal.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your help. Really, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So, Mr. Sugar, huh? Mr. Sugar,
Yes, hello. Hello, mister.
hello. Now, Weasley
Mister.
feels what about being different? Huh? Huh? He feels what?
Mister, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
He feels like a what?
Who feel what?
Wesley.
Wesley?
Yes, Wesley feels.
Um, Wesley?
Wesley feels like.
Wait a second, wait a second.
Huh?
Um, I feel the. Oh, mister,
Yep.
it's not mentioned here. Where?
He feels like an outcast. Right, Mr. Sugar?
Yes.
What is his
Not
feeling? He feels like
feel like outcast.
an outcast. And why? Because he didn't shave half of his head. He doesn't have any friends. He thinks that the design of the houses should be changed, right? He
Yes.
doesn't like pizza and soda, right?
Yes.
So all of those things make him a what? An out?
Outcast. Mister,
An out what?
I said an outcast.
An
I said
outcast. Very good. Very, very good. And Mr. Sugar, I recommend that you fix your mic. Okay? I'll get back to you.
okay.
Thank you very much for your help now. So Ahmed Habib,
Mister.
here it said Wesley alone dreamed of more exciting forms of shelter. Okay? All the houses in the neighborhood have the same design.
Design, yes.
Okay?
Same design.
He alone dreamed of more exciting forms of shelter. That means that he wants to keep it that way or he wants to change it.
To change it, like to make more new houses. Like there is a house near the house of one neighbor is a circle, house of other neighbor is a rectangle or anything.
Very good. Very, very good. See, he sees that all the houses together are what? Are the same.
Are
And
same.
are
Same. Are the same.
they are the
Not
same and they are
different.
boring also, right? Because they are all the same. So he's bored of that. He wants to change
It
that.
change
Very
the
good.
houses
Very good.
to make
Very,
it
very good.
more beautiful.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Ahmed.
Yes, hello, mister.
Khaled, I have another question
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Do you think that Wesley learns something at school?
Sure.
Huh? What do you think he learns
Because he answered in Wednesday and he answered Thursday and he answered in Friday.
Very good, amazing. So he's paying attention at
School.
Cool, very good. So here on Wednesday, what's he interested in?
Okay, in Wednesday he say the seeds are carried great distance by the wind.
So this is what? Which subject is that?
This means
This is math, right?
yeah, because he takes the
The
distance
seeds
between
are in math,
the seed.
right?
Yeah. Seeds, no, mister.
Huh? I tricked you.
The seed, no.
Huh? The seeds and the food are in what class? The math class?
No,
The history class?
no,
The English class?
no.
Which
In the
class?
eating class.
The reading? You can
No,
say so.
eating class, eating class, eating.
No,
Break,
come on, be
break.
serious. Huh?
Okay, the seeds are in science.
Are in science class. Very good. So he is interested in
The science
science.
session.
Very good. He is interested in science. Amazing. Thank you very much for that. So Khalid, what's probably his summer project is going to be about?
It's going to be about the seeds. The distance
About
between
no,
the
about the
seeds.
subject. I mean, not the thing exactly. The
The
subject about,
science.
huh? He's interested
The
in
science.
science. So what do you think with this project will be? Huh?
About a plant. You put
About
the seeds
science
in
also,
the
right?
plant. Yeah.
Yes, about science also. Okay. As you can see here, how does Weasley feel about being different? He feels like an outcast who doesn't have friends and wants to be different.
Different.
Okay. What does
Mister,
Weasley
I
find
think that
interesting
he
about
is
his school day?
I
He
think
finds
Mister
the
that
lessons
he is
about
correct.
agriculture in other civilizations interesting. So this is basically science. Okay. What does the author mean by Wesley alone dreamed of more exciting forms of shelter? That he thinks that the neighborhood homes look boring and too similar. He thinks more imaginatively than the other people in his neighborhood. He wants to change it and to add new scenes to the houses and to change the houses themselves. All of which you answered greatly. That reflects that you are a very, very, very special class. And I'm really proud to teach you guys. Let's go to the next one. So Muhammad Samir, this will be your question. What clues here tell you how Weasley's land was being planted? Okay. What clues here tell you how Weasley's land was being planted? Okay, we will find clues. Clues means words from the text. Okay.
As always, his father mumbled, "I'm sure you'll use that knowledge often." Suddenly, Wesley's thoughts shot sparks. His eyes blazed. His father was right. He could actually use what he'd learned that week for a summer project that would top all others. He would grow his own staple food crop and found his own civilization. The next morning, he turned over a plot of ground in his yard. That night, a wind blew in from the west. It raced through the trees and set his curtains snapping. Wesley lay awake, listening. His land was being planted. 5 days later, the first seedlings appeared. "You'll have almighty bedlam on your hands if you don't get those weeds out," warned his neighbor. "Actually, that's my crop," replied Wesley. "In this type of garden, there are no weeds." Following ancient tradition, Wesley's fellow gardeners grew tomatoes, beans, Brussels sprouts, and nothing else. Wesley found it thrilling to open his land to chance, to invite the new and unknown. The plants shot up past his knees, then his waist. They seemed to be all of the same sort. Wesley couldn't find them in any plant book. "Are those tomatoes, beans, or Brussels sprouts?" asked Wesley's neighbor.
Asked Wesley's neighbor. So Muhammad Samir here. Now, what clues show that he planted his land and his land was planted?
What again, mister?
What clues tell you that the land was planted?
Wait.
If you have a land that is planted, what will happen to it?
It will grow up.
Very good. What will grow up?
The crops or the seeds you've
The seeds,
planted.
very good. So here, the last line, right?
5 days
5
later,
days later.
the seedlings appeared.
Very good. The first seedlings appeared. So this is the first clue, right or not?
Yeah, right.
Yes. Huh? What else? There's a clue here also.
That all they are tomatoes, beans, or Brussels sprouts.
It's the plants shot up, which means grew past his knees, right?
Right.
That means that he actually had a garden and his
Yeah,
land.
had a garden that has plants.
Very good. And his land was planted also. Then his waste.
Then his waste, they seem to be all of the same sort.
Very good. Wesley couldn't
Couldn't
find them in
find them in
yeah,
any plant book.
good. Very good. So really, indeed, it is true. Why?
Yeah,
Because after 5 days, the first seedlings
it's appeared.
appeared. And after some times, the plants shot up
And
until his
shot up as past his knees.
past his knees. And after some other days, his
Then
his
his waist.
waist. Very good. His waist. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Muhammad, for your help. Really, thank you very much. So as you can see here, it's important to get context clues. It is very important to do that. Okay. So I have a question here for Omar Ahmed Mohsen.
Yes, mister.
Omar, why does the neighbor think that Wesley's garden is full of weeds?
Because are those tomatoes beans or Brussels sprouts?
Because what again, please?
Oh, wait. What is the question again? Why the neighbor of Wesley's asked
Think that the
asked?
garden is full of weeds. The weeds are the harmful grass. The harmful
Okay.
grass. Okay. Why do you think he said that?
Um.
Because, shall I tell you the answer? Let's say it together, okay? If you found your neighbor, if you have a neighbor, okay, and sometime out of nothing, you found plants in his garden, okay, and you know that this neighbor doesn't plant anything. So because he is your neighbor, you will go to him and say, there are weeds in your garden, because you don't know that he planted anything, right or not?
Yeah, right.
So the neighbor warned Wesley because he didn't know that Wesley planted anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it makes sense, right?
Yes.
Amazing. So can you please tell me the answer again?
Okay, because that his neighbor knows that Wesley don't plant
Very good.
any weeds.
Very good. So because Wesley's neighbor doesn't know that Wesley is growing plants for his summer project.
Yeah.
Very good. So again, so why does the neighbor think that Wesley's garden is full of weeds? Because the neighbor doesn't know that Wesley is growing plants
in his garden because that is a summer project.
Yes, for his summer project. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Asir Hussam, can you please repeat the answer?
Because he doesn't know that Wesley planted any fruit, so he thought they were weeds.
Very good, very good. And why did Wesley plant it?
Because of his summer project.
Very good. He wants to use it as his summer project. Now, Asir, where did he get that idea?
From his father.
From his father. Amazing. Very good. Very, very good. Amazing. Just a minute. Let me ask you some questions. Okay. So what do you think? I need Yaman. Yaman?
Yes.
What did Wesley plant?
Um.
Huh?
Food crop.
Yes, yes, he planted something, but what is it? Does he know it? Huh? Do we know it?
No.
Huh? So that's why his neighbor asked, because he doesn't know also, right? His neighbor
Yes.
asks, are those tomatoes, beans, or Brussels sprout? Right?
Yes. Yes. Right.
Yes. So we don't know. Wesley doesn't know. His neighbor,
If there is plants or
his neighbor doesn't know, right?
yes.
Very good. So he planted, but he doesn't know what did he
He plant.
plant. Very good. He doesn't know what he planted. Amazing. Why do you think that? Why do you think that, Yaman? Huh? Is
Because
that
he wants
right?
to.
For someone to plant something that you don't know?
No. No. But I think he planted. I think, in my opinion, he planted anything to finish his summer's project.
Yes, and he thinks, I think, my
Mm.
opinion is that, as you can see here in just a minute, as you can see here, Yaman, it says what? The seeds are carried great distances
By
by the what? By the wind,
yes.
right?
Right.
So, and here, that night, a wind blew in from the west. So this
Ca-
wind carried what?
Carry the plants or the seeds.
Huh? The what?
The seeds.
The seeds. Very good. Very, very good. Let me show you again. Here it says, huh, the seeds are carried great distance
Great
by
distances
the
by
wind,
the wind.
right? And
Right.
here the author tells us that that night a wind
Wind
blew in
blew
from
from
the
the
west. So this wind, Yaman, or that wind, carried
yes.
what?
Carried the seeds.
Carried the seeds. Very good. So he doesn't know what he
Do
planted. Very good. He doesn't know what he
planted.
planted. He just made the ground ready, and then the what? The wind came with the seeds, and he took care of it and watered it and so on.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Amazing. So he doesn't know what those seeds are. He doesn't know what those seeds are. Amazing. Just give me a
Mister,
minute.
do you know what is it?
I cannot tell you. Okay. Mm. Okay, here. So we have some questions that we need to answer. Huh. I need Anas Izzat.
Yes, Mister.
Read question number 1, please.
Why doesn't Wesley just plant seeds himself?
Very good. We understood that he just made the ground ready and left it, right?
Right.
Why do you think that? Why doesn't he just plant seeds himself?
Why doesn't Wesley just plant seeds himself?
Yes. Because he wants to do what? Remember with the houses?
I don't remember very much.
Remember the houses were boring to him, right? So he wanted
Right.
something to try something what? New and exciting.
Something. Yes.
Yes, so here it's the same issue. Why doesn't Weasley just plant seeds himself?
Cause
He
he
wanted
to seed.
because he learned about how the wind blows local seeds around.
Okay.
He wants a new seed that is exciting. That is
Okay.
very good. Or to
Exciting.
get different unknown plants. Amazing, Ahmed Habib. Very good. Okay, Anas?
Okay, Mister.
So why doesn't he just plant the seeds himself? Because he
He
learned that.
learned that he want plant something excited.
Very good. He wanted something new and excited, and the wind did what? Carried
Carried this
seeds.
the seeds
Very
into
good. The wind carried the seeds.
the seed.
Very good. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Anas.
Yes, Mister.
Asif?
Yeah.
Now, Asif, how could you draw a conclusion based on this part of the story? This part of the text.
Okay, well, doesn't Wesley plant seed himself?
Now here, number 2. How could you draw a conclusion based on this part of the story? Did Wesley plant any specific plant?
Nope.
No, he
No.
didn't plant any specific
Plant.
plant, but left it for
Left
chance.
it.
Left it for chance and coincidence, right? He doesn't know
Right.
what's going. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what he's going to plant. He just left it for the wind. Left it for the wind. Very good. Because the wind carried
The seeds.
Very good. The wind carried the seeds. Here I could conclude that he doesn't plant any seed because he respects what nature can do. Of course, nature sent the loss of the wind. Okay, so he respects that whatever comes, I will plant it with the wind. Okay, with the wind. Bilal,
Yes, Miss.
what caused the seeds to take root so easily? Cite the evidence from the text. To take root means to be planted in the earth. To be planted
Dear.
in the earth. Very good. What did Wesley do to the ground?
He planted it.
No, he made it ready for planting. He didn't plant anything, right?
Okay.
He did it. Did he put any seeds in, Bilal?
No.
No. So he just made it what? Ready.
Okay.
Very good. He just made it ready. So when the wind came, what happened?
The seeds from other plants flew and went to the ground.
Very good. Very good. So the seeds in the wind from other plants, they dropped in the soil. or in the earth
The soil
or
that
in the ground?
Wesley made it ready to plant.
Amazing,
Be planted.
very good, Bilal. So the soil was already made ready to be planted. Very good. This is your answer,
Anyways, Mister, how did you know my name?
your picture. Wesley turned over the
Alright.
soil, preparing it for planting. Preparing it for planting. Okay. Yahya, thank you, Bilal.
Hello, Mister.
Hello. I missed you,
Hello.
What does Wesley's neighbor warn him about? Huh? He warned him about what?
To not cut the crops.
Yes, there's something else. He warned him about something important. And the beginning of page 31. It's here. Huh?
You
Read.
will
You'll
have
have
you will have almighty
bedlam
bedlam
on
on
your
your
hands. Huh?
if you do not get those weeds out.
Yes. So he warned him about the what?
Uh,
Huh? What is harmful? Yahya.
uh,
Yes, what is harmful in
he will
planting?
have bedlam on his hand if he do not get these weeds out.
Yes. So, what is here is harmful? What here is harmful? The what?
The weeds.
The weeds. Very good. So the weeds are harmful. So he should remove them.
Them.
Very good. But did the neighbor know? Did the neighbor know that Wesley was planting something?
No.
No, that's why he thought that they were weeds. They were weeds. As you can see here, he warned him, or they warned him about the weeds that took over the garden. He warned him about the weeds that took over the garden. So we finished today's class. I was very happy. I hope you enjoyed it. Really, I'm really happy that you understood everything. Thank you, guys. Bye.